Oh, man. Good afternoon. Welcome to Russ Says What. How's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode. Oh, that feels good. I think it's good. I really do. New is good. Today is Monday, day after Extreme Rules. No real surprises in the pay-per-view. Of course, they didn't want to. Of course, none of the champions, lost their titles. And of course, they didn't put over anybody that was really popular. I don't know who won the Ranger game yesterday because I was out of it. But we're gonna check right now because I'm not so out of it now. Let's see. I have a lot to catch up on today. I have a lot to catch up on today. They're putting Buffalo Chief on the Cashman app on that you can play. Never played the game yet. Yesterday was NHL preseason. Sharks beat the Golden Knights 4-2. Islanders beat the Rangers 4-0. Of course, the Rangers were not playing because Rangers were playing their number one goalie and then this backup. I don't know. Didn't look so sharp. He had 3 goals and 15 shots. It's not very good at all. Let's see. What else? NFL scores yesterday. I don't see the Jets or Giants winning any games this year. I'm telling you, both teams are horrible. Packers beat the 49ers by 2 points last night. And I believe the Eagles Cowboys Monday Night Football. So the standings go like this: AFCs, the Bills are 2-1. Everybody else is like got to either one win or or no wins. The Raiders are 3-0. The Broncos are 3-0. The Chargers are 2-1. The Chiefs are 1-2. The Bengals are 2-1. The Ravens are 2-1. The Browns are 2-1. The Steelers are 1-2. The Titans are 2-1. The Texans are 1-2. The Colts and Jaguars are 0-3. The Eagles are 1-1. The Cowboys are 1-1. The Washington's 1-2. The Giants are 0-3. The Rams are 3-0. The Cardinals 3-0. 49ers 2-1, and Seahawks 1-2. NFC North, Packers 2-1. Bears 1-2. Vikings 1-2. Lions 0-3. The Panthers in NFC South, surprisingly, the Panthers are the first 3-0. Tampa Bay is 2-1. Saints 2-1, and Falcons 1-2. So there's a lot to like see there. Can it get any worse for the Giants and Jets? Of course, of course. Like I said, I don't see neither teams really doing anything. I don't see either team really. How we feeling? I really feel like how we feeling. We're having lunch right now. Same thing we had last night. I'm gonna have for lunch and dinner today. And the other one, I'm warming up in the air fryer. You know. The other one's cooking in the air fryer. So we're gonna no hangover today. Nah, I don't feel like a hangover. I feel pretty good. My neck's just hurting me because I've been having a bad neck problem. Bit tired. It's been a long year. It's been a long year. I'm excited about Vegas. This probably be my last big trip. I know it's my last big trip for the year. So I'm gonna take in the good view. You know? Like I said, next time I get the lasagna noodles, let me get the ones that you have to boil. Because I did not do it like they showed on the thing. Like they showed on the thing, you're supposed to boil them, then put the stuff on it, roll it up, and place them in the middle thing. how long is your commute to the garden? Good, half an hour, 30 minutes by railroad, hour and 15, hour 20 by if I go regular way. Because that way the water is a lot quicker, because it goes directly there. It is more expensive to do it that way, but sometimes it's better that way than going the normal way, which takes me 35-40 minutes to Flushing, and then you have to hop on one train to get to another. Every time I go to Atlantic City, just to get to Manhattan, it takes over an hour. Just to get to Manhattan, it takes over an hour. So if I'm going to Newark Airport, I literally need like over an hour just to commute to get there. Then hey, and then because my flight takes off at 7:24. You know, everybody thinks they know who my trolls are. They only know who Ross's bodyguard is. We don't know who Ross Sucks Rut or Ross's Table Manners or Ross's Belly or Ross's Future Lover. We don't know who those people are. We only know who Ross's bodyguard is. I'm the bodyguard. That's a given. The rest, nobody knows. Nora thinks it's me. Let her think it's me. Let her think it's me. I don't think it's possible I can have that. I don't think it's possible I'm gonna have more than one troll account for myself. I mean, I could have multiple accounts, but the bodyguard is me. Because that channel has nothing but that channel really doesn't have much content at all on it. And you can tell with the 3 bags on it whose channel it is. It's pretty obvious. There's only a couple of people that actually like the bad game. That actually like the bad game original and the bad game boosted. There's only a couple of us. And there's only a couple of us that actually do good on that game. I can say myself, bad game boosted, played it twice. You know? You know? Why do they think that? Because they follow bad advice. They follow bad. They have no clue. They're never gonna find out. And you know what? With the What Squad cartoon, if you miss one stream, you're not gonna be able to catch it. You're not gonna be able to figure out what's going on with the What Squad. You're not gonna be able to figure it out unless you see in every episode it's a continuous storyline. And if I ever get a animator, this could be a good series. we've had a lot of characters, a lot of villains, and storyline. The storyline is not stop. You know, it's hard to get it. The bad game is it's either really good or really bad. The whole idea with the bad game is it's all about the bags. It doesn't matter how much you bet, it's all about the bags. That's why Aristocrat made that game, like how they did. It's a very hard storyline to follow because, like my tripod, it's kind of crooked. You know, and I don't want to do 20-minute episodes of the What Squad because it's not supposed to be 20 minutes per episode. It's supposed to be like a mini series where eventually all the episodes equal about hour to 2 hours flat. I tell you, this is so much better having meat in this than not. I should do that in the premiere. I should do that in the premiere, but I don't know what I did with half of the stuff. I don't know what I did with all the papers I wrote on. Okay, a quick recap. Um, What Squad started out with a certain amount of characters. Original What Squad started out with the original What Squad started out with me, J Real, EZ, Luckbox, GQS, and Queen Crash. The original story was that there was a problem in Vegas, and this mysterious character that was running the string that was ruining everything was Mr. Moneybags. So from there, Mr. Moneybags had these guys, his henchmen. It was started out with Degen Dragon. Tried to take down the What Squad. Then it was Shadow Thumb. Then it was Freezer Slots. Then it was Sister Slots, not the same as the Channel Sister Slots. And then Freezer Slots cloned the What Squad and made the Dark Squad. And then the Dark Squad with Email Guy, which is known as the Dark Leader, betrayed Freezer Slots. And the Dark Leader thought he was bigger than Mr. Moneybags. And Mr. Moneybags said to Dark Leader, "Nobody's bigger than me. I'm the Dark Leader. I could buy anything I want. I mean, I could buy anything I want, and I could go anywhere I want, and I could date whoever I want." and pretty much the places that it took place was Vegas and Jersey so far. And every time we've had to have obstacles, we've had the Dark Leader is easy, but he's also a part of the what squad. The Dark Leader, to tell you the truth, is okay. Here we go. The Dark Leader is easy life jackpot, but the receipt guy is easy after dark. Does it make any sense to me? Of course, it makes plenty of sense because easy after dark is always the T guy. And Easy Life Jackpot is the total opposite of the T guy. So it's they're alter egos. Everybody has alter egos. Like I have my alter ego is I do know what guy, but my original guy is I don't know what guy. So everybody has alter egos. So everybody has a good side to them and a bad side to them. Like J Real is fuzzy, but his alter ego is the yellow dragon, which I don't know a name for it, but it's the yellow dragon, the opposite of the red dragon. So everybody has an alter ego. So with the new characters coming into effect now, Strawberry, Cherry, and Lucky Charms, and the GQS and Luckbox and Queen Cash all moving on because they gave up their powers. Because everybody in the What Squad, the way they got the powers is the way they got their powers is they weren't born with it. They all found a magical drink, and they all drank it one day in all the different locations, and they became that. But when you transfer the power over, people, the way they keep the powers now is by a watch. They have it in the watch now, all the powers. So that instead of keeping them drinking the magical drink for their powers, they have it in the watch now. I don't know who Cherry, Strawberry, or Lucky Charms is yet. I haven't decided yet. I that just started up. Down the line, we're gonna know more. But Mr. Moneybags, I know Mr. Moneybags. I know Mr. Moneybags now has Mrs. Moneybags. But that's for a new story. That's for a new story. So Mrs. Moneybags is kind of running the show now, and Mr. Moneybags is kind of like sitting back and letting her do her thing because she looks so good, and he's been running the show a long enough time, and Mrs. Moneybags can get her wherever she wants because she looks so pretty and she's super sexy and stuff. So I wish I could draw these. I wish I could draw. I wish I could draw the rest of the characters, but I'm not an artist like that. Because this would be such a good book to put all into a comic or whatever, or a full book, like once it's done, I would. It would look so cool. The adventures, the adventures of the What Squad, the adventures of the What Squad, and Ross Says What. Yeah, is the money bit is Mr. Moneybags the big jackpot? Yeah, of course. The only difference is Mr. Moneybags, Moneybags is not from Denver. The guy is a little bit younger than Mr. Money than the big jackpot, and he is his story is how he got rich. His story how he got rich is he married a very wealthy woman, and the woman when the woman passed away left all her money to him. Does that make any sense? I think that makes plenty of sense. And you know what? I didn't rewatch. I didn't watch episode of Slot Talk last night because I was like kind of out of it. But I have to rewatch it today. This is with Lottery King. What I like about that show is that the show Simon does, aka We Know Who You Are, is they don't just pick big channels to be on there. They pick small channels and they pick channels that you never even heard of to come on and talk about your experiences, why you started your channel, and why you like to either gamble, do scratch offs, or what do you do in your life. I think it's a great show. I'm glad that we came up with the idea back in January for the show. And I'm glad the show is done so well. It's just gonna keep expanding. It's gonna keep getting better, and it's a good way to. It's a good way to let other channels know who are these either new creators or creators that already been around by showcasing them on your channel and talking about and talking about how do you start your channel, what's your myths and myths and what's and everything else, and any information that I could get out of you about your channel will help me eventually better in the casino because I'm still trying to understand the casino myself. When you hang out with people, off camera, especially YouTubers, you learn a lot about people. You learn about their habits. You learn about what they do for either a living or for how they started a channel. What I find is interesting is there's a channel called W Love Slots. Her story is very interesting. You should watch the video. It's very interesting. everybody has a story to tell. You know, when they're doing their slots, everybody has a story to tell about how they started the channel and how they got started and where they are today. And I like the reality, the real people that actually get it. When I first started this channel, I didn't have anybody watching. I had no clue what I was doing. I had maybe a couple people, watching. I had to work my butt off to get from point A to point B. I didn't have no help. But then I met certain people, and then it took off. And I never looked back. We're just gonna continue doing what we're doing. We might, I know the winter months, if I'm really busy at work, we're gonna scale down on probably my channel is definitely like the Truman Show. One of my favorite movies of all time, and the only difference is I know what's going on. I know what's going on, and you know I have an idea what's going to be going on when I'm in Vegas because there's going to be some drama. There's going to be a lot of tea. There's going to be spies all over the place, and I'm not worried about it because it's going to happen. It's definitely going to be T Central because channels that can't get out to Vegas, they do have their spies, and their spies their spies will tell them what's going on because they're not there. No, like I said, I don't know what's gonna go on when I'm in Vegas, but if she's able to get the U-Haul, I don't know. We are gonna do a room tour of the links. We never stayed at the links before, and but the the links would be a great place to definitely play. I mean, I could have stayed at El Cortez, but I like the classy Caesar properties better. I gotta have a little class. The crazy thing is, when I'm talking to you guys next Monday, I'm not going to be in my apartment. We'll be in Vegas. This will be a totally different. This will be a totally different background. This will be a totally different background, and it's a 3 hour time difference. So whatever time I wake up in Vegas, you got to add 3 hours onto it for East Coast time. So if I wake up 7, 8 o'clock in Vegas, it's already gonna be like 11, 12 in New York. The later you go live in Vegas, the later it's gonna be in New York. So if you go live in Vegas at 9 o'clock at night, it's gonna be midnight in New York. That changes your audience a little bit. That changes your audience a little bit because the 3 hour time difference is big. Because I know with it being one one 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon here, and the West Coast, it's here we go. I double dog dare you. Throw her nasty shoes away live. Oh my god. Ugh. What do you think is gonna happen if I throw her shoes away? I'm very serious. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? What's up, Sauce Sister? I mean, they are her property. Even though they're nasty. I know that same shirt and pajama pants she's been wearing. I put that. I put that in her laundry bag. So I'd rather have her wear something else. You'll have to have respect for yourself. Skinny or fat, small or big, ugly or pretty. You have to have respect for yourself when either you're a male or a woman. You have to have respect for yourself. Change your clothing every day, shower up, brush your teeth. Um, Hairy or bald. And what's crazy is I gave her back her card, right? Hairy or waxed. I like it. I like a hairless. Easy. It's easier to find. uh, you know. That's another day. Just trying to trying to figure her out is hard. Trying to figure out her is hard because as long as she lives here, she's not gonna be she's not gonna be totally happy. She's not gonna be totally happy. because she can't get what she wants, and I can't get what I want because she's not happy. Does that make any sense? Well, she's not really a freeloader. I'm the one that offered. I'm the one that offered to help her out. I wish she would. I think it's fair. You know, she ain't fat. You know, but living here, you're gonna get fat. Living here, you're gonna get fat if you eat the food I cook and you don't exercise. Like it, I'm telling you, she told me she's definitely gaining weight. I could say, I could see it when she first came here. She looked very anemic, like she was very skinny. But since she's been here, she's been eating good, and oh, I gave her back her card, but she's still gonna have to use her own money. Tough luck. There was no money left on the card. Why would I leave money on the card? Why would I leave money on the card? There's no reason for it. Technically, she's making more money than I am. So how the hell is she getting? How the hell is she getting all this free shit? She's making more. She's making more money than I am. How the hell? How the hell is she getting all this free shit? No, that's the thing. Every time every time she gets it on the card, I go and use it and get stuff for the house. So there's always food in the house, cabinets and freezer. There's always food. It's her choice. It's her choice. It's her choice when she wants to leave. But I don't think she could leave. I don't think she could leave. I'm telling you, like, I'd rather have her. I'd rather have her work her normal schedule than be off 4 days in a row again. Now, if she's really nasty to me, when she goes up to New Hampshire, and she's really nasty to me, she ain't coming back. She won't come. She's not coming back. If she goes up to New Hampshire, that's if she goes up to New Hampshire. There's no. She says she's a planner, but I don't see anything getting planned. It's like she's procrastinating. Pretty much, you know what I would do? I would give up on all the stuff that I have up in New Hampshire and just start over. I mean, it's hard to start over, but you have to do something. When I moved from Jersey to New York, and New York to apartment, there's always some times where I either lost some stuff or forgot stuff behind, and either I went back for it or I did not go back for it. It is what it is. What can you do sometimes? Sometimes you just don't realize what you got until you got it. No, I'm off. This is my only day off this whole week. I think Friday. I know we're gonna have to pack our bag for next week. I'm eating lasagna and salad. Salad with Thousand Island dressing. You know. So yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if we made our quota for the month, but if we don't make our quota for this month, the money we made from this month, all I know is whatever money we make from this month and whatever money we make from next month, between 100 to 150 will get donated toward the Susan G. Komen Foundation for Cancer Research in the month of November um for my wife 4-year anniversary that she died of cancer. That should be good. Hopefully, hopefully we don't get spanked too hard. That's gonna be take a beating. The question of the day should be: if you had to cook your own food, what type of food would you eat? Would you eat meat? Would you eat meat dairy? Would you eat non-dairy, or would you eat bugs? If you had no choice of what you were eating, would you eat anything? Have you ever seen that show, Naked and Afraid, on Discovery? They put them on these locations, no food, no water, no clothing, and it's survival. You survive 21 days, you survive 30 days, you survive 60 days. Eventually, I think they're going to do 90 days. And every challenge gets harder and harder every season. And it's tough. They don't put you in these great locations. They put you in these locations that nobody should be living, that there's a lot of wildlife, there's a lot of dangers, especially when they put you in Africa or the rainforest where anything can happen. And then they put you where they where they put you in Alabama, and the way they can get to you is you have to make a either kayak or canoe out of the trees they have there, and you have to paddle out to the middle, get picked up. That's crazy. God rest his soul. I know it's not right to do certain things, but when somebody pisses you off enough and they get underneath your skin, you have to do what you gotta do. Because literally, that's how I feel. That's how I personally feel. Yeah, I yelled at her the other day because you know what? She doesn't respect me. She don't. She don't respect that what I'm trying to do for her, what I'm trying to help her out with. She don't respect that. She thinks she thinks so highly of somebody that doesn't care about her just because they have something that she wants. Little that she knows is if I wanted to be a real asshole, if I wanted to be a real asshole, I could do whatever I want. It's not a single thing she could do. There's not a single there's not a single thing she could do to me. If I wanted to make it impossible for her to get back, it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to do. Because the world's such a screwed up place, right? And just say if she went to New Hampshire and she pissed me off enough, there's not gonna be a way she's gonna get back. If she pissed me off enough, there won't be a way that she's gonna get back. If she pissed me off enough, if she made me mad enough that I knew I knew a way that to like I knew a way to like not get her back. I'm not saying I'm not saying what people think I'm saying, but I don't do violence, and I don't believe in payback and stuff. But she gotta realize what she's got here with me is better than what she had. I mean, can things be better? Of course. can I care a little bit more? Of course. But when I see you don't care as much as I do, why should I put all my eggs in one basket when I see you just don't care? Like I know you have to be up early in the morning and stuff. That's why I did my show in the garage. But she's the one that decided. She's the one that decided. Well, I want to work. I want to work. You know, I want to work this type of scheduling. Nobody forced you to work. 3 12-hour shifts per week. So nobody forces you to do whatever you don't want to do. If you don't want to do something, you can't. You can't do it. I mean, the world is a very screwed up place. Summer Wells, God miss it. We don't know what happened to her. Gabby dead. Possibly her boyfriend killed her. And so many other crazy things going on in the world. And we don't know the motive behind killing of Gabby. We don't understand why they were traveling in a van and the boyfriend supposedly did it. There's a lot of sick people in the world. I mean, every single day you hear about what's going on, and they're still searching for this guy Brian Laundrie. So we don't really know. We really we really don't know where this guy is. Did he go to Canada? Did he flee? Did he flee the country? Did he? Did he? The manhunt is on. So we don't know what's going on, but we do know is we do know is when they find this guy. When they find this guy, he's gonna go to jail for life. There's gonna be a lot of questions to be answered, and there's gonna be a lot to talk about. Of course, it's Monday morning still in the West Coast, or actually Monday afternoon. It's 3 hour time difference. Maybe I don't. Well, it's almost Monday afternoon. Like 3 o'clock my time would be 12 o'clock West Coast time. And there is, let's see, there's the 27th of the month. 27th of the month. There is 6 days away from my Vegas trip. And they're 15 days away from the Child's Play TV series started up. The month of October looks like a very good month between Vegas G2E, New York Comic Con, which is really cool. Oh, Child's Play TV series, Halloween, Halloween Kills, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, which comes out on Friday. You know, and every other show they could possibly think of. And I Still Know What You Did Last Summer TV series comes out in October. So October is gonna really pick up movie wise, and October is like I think it's like one of my favorite months because you got a lot going on and there's a lot to do. Yeah, serial killer in St. Louis. Yeah. Well, I can't wrap around my finger is the St. Louis Cardinals. 16 straight wins. Any other division, you'll be in first place. If you won 16 straight games, you will be in first place. Any other division, you'd be in first place. They say Kyrie Irving misses media day due to New York City's COVID-19 proof of vaccine requirements. Brooklyn star Kyrie Irving did not attend the team's media day at the Barclays Center because of New York City's COVID-19 protocol, and he declined to discuss his vaccination status or his intentions in dealing with the matter. Last month, New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio issued an executive order that required New York residents, pro athletes that practice or play indoors to show proof of at least one vaccine shot. So we don't know if he's vaccinated or not. But they're very serious about being vaccinated. If you don't want to be vaccinated, you're going to take a chance to either be hospitalized and get the COVID or die. You know, so anything is possible. Anything is possible. Like I said, we're in the final week of the MLB season. And right now, if the season was to end, the season was to end, we would have Tampa Bay in the playoffs. We would have the Yankees facing the Red Sox in the wild card game. We would have Chicago in the playoffs and Houston Astros in the playoffs. You know, and in the NL East, we would have Atlanta in the playoffs and probably Philadelphia. Can Philadelphia make up the ground? Make up the 2.5 games ground versus Atlanta to win the division. That would be awesome. And we got Milwaukee in the playoffs, and then we got St. Louis. St. Louis looks like the second wild card. So St. Louis will probably be playing the St. Louis will either be playing the San Francisco Giants or the Dodgers, which both teams, like I said at the beginning of the season, both teams have over 100 wins. That's insane how good that division was. How the Dodgers and San Fran stayed neck and neck the whole season. We're in the last 7 games of the season. San Francisco's got a 2-game lead over the Dodgers. Last 7 games. It's going to be interesting. Today we got a couple games on schedule. Tomorrow the Yankees are at Toronto. Mets got Marlins. It's a doubleheader tomorrow. Mets first game starts at 4:10. The second game starts at 7:10. And the Yankees. And then the Phillies got Atlanta. Atlanta. Phillies sweep Atlanta. Phillies are in first place. That's gonna be interesting. That should have been an ESPN game right there. We got San Diego at the Dodgers. And then Wednesday, we got Boston at Baltimore. San Francisco is playing Arizona. So San Diego is gonna give a harder time to the Dodgers than San Fran. This last week of the season is going to be insane. This last week of the season, the Yankees are playing Toronto, and they're playing, I believe they have Tampa Bay at home the last 3 games. But they're at Toronto, and then they have an off day on the. Then they got Tampa Bay the last 4 games of the season. So, Yankees got 7 games, 3 versus Toronto, and 4 versus Tampa Bay. Boston, they got 7 games left for the season. You got 3 versus the Orioles. You got 3 versus the Orioles. 3 versus the Orioles, and 3 versus Washington. That's a winnable schedule right there. So it looks like the Yankees and Boston might be first round wild card matchup. Unless Toronto beats the Yankees the next 3 days. You see, Yankees are not exactly in the playoffs yet. They have 7 games left versus their division. You got Tampa Bay the last 3 games of the season, and you got Toronto the last 4 games of the season, and you get Toronto 3 games. So Yankees have a lot of ground. St. Louis, they won 16 straight games. Can you believe how crazy the Cardinals have been playing? The Cardinals, their season ends on Sunday too. Everybody's season ends on Sunday. The Cardinals, the last 6 or 7 games, they got 3 games versus Milwaukee. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then they got the Cubs. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So 3 hard games and 3 easy games. Wild card standings. The wild card standings has the Cardinals 5 games up on everybody else with 7 games to play. They're 5 games up with 7 games to play. Yankees are a game up on Toronto, and they hold the wild card spot over Boston by a game. 2-game lead on Seattle, 3-game lead on Oakland. The Dodgers have the first wild card, and St. Louis has a 6-game lead on Cincinnati. If Cincinnati loses one more game, that clinches St. Louis for that clinches St. Louis. And with Philadelphia, the only way Philadelphia can make the playoffs if they don't beat the Braves is if they win out and everybody else loses. So unbelievably, that is a tough thing to do. The Braves came out of nowhere. They lose their top player to a torn ACL. They were almost in dead last most of the season. They came out of nowhere, and they're going to win the division. And it's absolutely insane. Unless Philadelphia wins the next 5 out of 6, sweeps the Braves, and wins the next 5 out of 6, looks like the Braves will win the division. It's horrible. The Mets own the division for the first 3.5 months of the season, then fell apart. Such a shame. You know? October's going to be good. Who wants to see my other 2 masks? I'm going to show my other 2 masks. Okay. This is the other one. This is the other one. And I have a double of this one. I have a double of this one. I wish I. So this is a cat. So we got a pumpkin and 2 cats. You know, so. Oh. I don't know what don't know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do today. It's already 2:50. I can't believe it. It's like I slept through most of the day. Um, yeah, what I really want to do is I want to the stuff I want to do other stuff, I guess. So what I'm trying to figure out is we're trying to figure out is trying to figure out a lot of stuff. I'm trying to figure out a lot of stuff. And we're trying to figure out certain other stuff. So, I don't know. Don't know. Got a lot of got a lot of no good lurkers in here. You know. I forgot to monetize this video. Shit. Oh well. Do the magic now. Power of technology. I only have one short video that did over 1,000 views. I can't believe that. Well, I don't know what it was that made that video. I don't know what it was that made that video so popular. Was it because it was AEW? I was at the AEW event. But that video, that 15-second clip, and the way I titled it, did 1.5 thousand views on a short clip. That I find that simply amazing. Simply amazing. And we got a lot of lurkers in here. Project Vomit Art. I don't know. I would like to do. I would like to do a stream where we do art and wine. A wine and art stream. Believe me, I give a lot of credit to. I give a lot of credit to the people that are very talented that know how to do drawings and know how to like do social media, all that stuff, and the ones that actually know how to. The ones that actually know how to build the channel right. Because you know something? My channel could be just as popular as anybody else's channel if I distance myself away from the bad people. If I distance myself. If I if I keep if I keep going after the same bad people all the time, it's not gonna help my channel any bit. But if I distance myself from the bad people that pretty much poison the other people, then that would be good. Like I feel the reason we're a variety channel now and not a slot channel because slot channels are freaking boring. And variety channel is actually fun. If I was somebody to watch a channel, I would want to see what's going on with that channel. I would like to see what they're capable of doing, and I would like to see what they're about. That's how I see stuff. I we have wrestling on this channel. We have mukbang on this channel. We have drinking on this channel. We have slot machines on this channel. We have video games on this channel. We have all different. We have all different stuff. So it is possible. It is possible. You never know. Plus, we're working on a new intro for the channel. We're working on a brand new intro for the channel. And you're gonna have the creepers in the background as usual, too scared to come out and talk. So they're gonna come out and talk after the stream in the comments. What I'm gonna start doing is, people are not gonna like this, but if you don't have the balls to talk on my stream, then after my stream, the comments are gonna be left off. So you can't comment after the stream and leave a S9 comment. So if you don't have the balls to come in here and tell me what you think about me in my stream, then after my stream, the comments are gonna be the comments after the stream are gonna be off, and you miss your opportunity to say what you think or be what you feel because you're too scared to come in here and actually say what you want to say. I read a lot of nasty comments yesterday, and you know what? Those comments, everybody has a right to their comments, but then again, they don't have a channel, so they're not important to me. I turned the comments off this morning because I knew after that stream last night that I was gonna get a lot of nasty comments. We will have members only streams in Vegas too. It keeps away the trash, keeps away the riffraff, and it keeps the chat clean. That's how I feel. I don't stream for the people that don't like my channel. I stream for the people that actually watch my channel. That's how I see stuff. So yeah, we're gonna end the stream right now. We'll probably be back on later tonight. Thanks for watching Ross Says What and Ross Says What Variety Channel and the What Squad. Have a good one.